The second lesson plan is basically focused on the aperture setting. And again, we have an option to click on the actual link to get the aperture setting larger. Um, and basically manipulate the f-stops. So again, as I manipulate the different f-stops, a few things are happening. First, I can see that the iris of the lens opening, which allows the light in, basically gets larger at lower f-stop numbers. I can also see that by choosing a lower f-stop number, which produces larger lens opening, I get more of a depth of field where the background blurs out significantly, where in the lower one, actually it's a little hard to see that, but you can actually see, you can read the text, and you can see the bird cage a lot more clearly than, for example, when we move to a lower f-stop number. You can also see that the stones that are closer to the camera uh, at f2.8 are focused, but the ones that are farther away are out of focus. Whereas in lower number f-stop, you can see that almost all of the stones are in focus. Going back to the actual website, there's also additional information that can help the photography student, to better understand how more lighting uh, and larger opening creates more shallower depth of field versus a smaller opening which produces a deeper depth of field. You can also see an animation and textual information about the different aperture settings and what each one of these settings basically do, as well as some image references to help the photography student to better visually understand how the different f-stops affects the image. There's also an aperture exercise where, based on this understanding, the student learner can actually go out and practice to better understand this process. However, um, from initial standpoint, by simply clicking on the actual settings, the student can automatically understand how um, the different settings affects the finalized image. Again, only one setting is working at a time to allow the beginning photography student to build information and build knowledge, and not get overwhelmed by too much information all at the same time.